German Catholic Church to give blessing to same-sex couples.
Here's a summary of the article.
Delegates of a synodal assembly on the reform of the Catholic Church adopted a paper to allow blessing ceremonies for same-sex couples. The Synodal Assembly, which is focused on reforming the Church, adopted a paper in Frankfurt on Friday to allow for same-sex couples to have their relationships blessed by the German Catholic Church. Of the 202 members of the Synodal Assembly, 176 voted in favor, 14 against and 12 abstained. Allowing blessing ceremonies for same-sex couples has been among the key demands in the Synodal Path reform process, which has been ongoing since 2019. Skip next section. More stories from DW. Go to homepage.
This post received a score of 5,200, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Schism, 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 schism.
The Methodists have been headed down this path for a while now. You're going to see this sim to a lot of churches. There will be schisms and you'll see the traditionalist branches get more traditionalist and the progressive branches get more progressive. A universal church barely works in a world where the West and the developing world are on such wildly different pages.
Didn't the United Methodist Church already separate in the US?
Sort of. COVID made things kinda messy, but yeah, a lot of churches have already split.
Land of Luther.
Was gonna say, wasn't Martin Luther German too?
He was. Where else would a man who nails his list of complaints to a church door be from? I don't get why anyone would choose to be Catholic if they're LGBTQ+. Because high church rituals make you feel magic as fuck. Incense be lit. Oscar Wilde was reportedly fascinated by Catholic ritualism. Every goth is into it as well.
Would be nice to see mosques follow suit.
There is a LGBTQA-friendly mosque in Berlin, so possible or already happening. Berlin Mosque flies rainbow flag.
Note how the article says, only. The Ibn Rushd Goethe Mosque is a crass exception to the general rule, and its founder, Seyran Atesh, has received hundreds upon hundreds of death threats by her brothers in faith. Consider also that the vast majority of mosques in Germany are glorified propaganda stations staffed with imams from socially conservative foreign nations such as Turkey and Saudi Arabia.
One is more than zero.
While it's a good step, but what's with German and schism? The most well-known, of course, is Martin Luther. However, if you consider Old Catholic Church, from Wikipedia's Old Catholic Church, so seriously, it's at least the third time. Why German?
German bishops to be excommunicated FTFY. Rome isn't going to allow the Synod to blatantly flout papal doctrine. These bishops will be free to establish a German version of Anglicanism, Teutonism, once they are no longer members of the Catholic Church.
If God didn't want gay people, he wouldn't have made them.
And most definitely not put the male G-spot up the bum.
I don't get why they simply don't join the Lutheran Church instead, or some other Protestant church.
The theology and rites are still different. They might still hold Catholic theology in high regard, they just refuse its views on some social issues.
The problem is that the theology and social views are a combined package. Teleology is a heavy part of Catholicism's, or should I say Thomas Aquinas' natural law idea that it is practically inseparable. The Church quite simply only views sex as a means for natural reproduction within marriage. It's even there in the vows.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.